In the middleweight division. Firstly, weighing in 11 stone 10 pounds, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black and white shorts, hailing from Huddersfield, with a record of 8 wins, 5 losses, 3 draws, with 4 KOs to his name. Please welcome Alistair Warren. And across the ring in the blue corner, with an unbeaten record of 12 wins with 7 KOs to his name, wearing the blue shorts and also weighing in 11 stone at 10 pounds. He hails from Brighton. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting and introducing Chris Eubank Jr. Your referee in charge of the action is Bob Williams of Watford, who will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
OK lads, obey my commands. In the event of a knockdown, the fighter standing will go to the furthest neutral corner and stay there. Defend yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, 8 3-minute rounds.
Warren went the distance with the talented John Ryder a couple of years ago. He's suffered a couple of stoppage losses of late, and also had a couple of technical draws when he was badly cut by Craig McEwen and by Luke Blackledge. Eubank Jr. will be looking for something spectacular here. Could be an inside the distance victory. Good reflexes, Eubank. If he's got as good a chin as his dad had, then he certainly can go an awful long way in this sport.
He's done nothing wrong so far in his career. He's already thrown his best punch, his danger punch, our right uppercut, and that's the one that finished that Frankie Borg, who's a good boxer from Wales, in dramatic fashion. Really whips it in, turns the body on the shot.
Knockout victories in his last 2 fights, Eubank. Against Alistair stopped him in the 3rd, first time he'd been stopped, and also Frankie Borg. It was an uppercut which accounted for him, the one you're talking about, in the 6th round.
Yeah, he looked very impressive at late as Eubank Jr. Good jab from him there. So Warren doing the right sort of thing, just trying to put pressure on him, not give Eubank room to work.
Nice left hand from Warren. Crowd wanting to see a competitive fight, and they'd surely like to see him carry this to Eubank and give it a real go. What was it Eubank Senior said his lad was going to do? He's going to shred him. Well, he's had to absorb a couple of solid left hands, and the Warren corner getting a little bit excited about what Bert's been producing in the first.
Oh, good uppercut there from Eubank. Well, to be honest, he's the only one throwing punches at the moment. When Eubank lets his hands go, when he lands, the quality's there. You can see the power. He carries all the power. But for me at the moment, Alistair Warren is the one throwing all the shots.
He's trying to rough Eubank up in this opening round. Covering up well, Warren. Those didn't land scoring shots, taking on gloves and arms.
I know Eubank carries power. I know he likes to set his work up, but needs to be a little bit busier.
Taking a few headshots in this opening round, and Warren not finding him hard to get to. A few oohs and ahs from the Warren corner. That's a good quality body shot from Eubank.
And again, and again.
Oh, there's the power, big headshot, and Warren was stunned by that right hand. Eubank's going looking for him. Oh, old-fashioned look, followed by the strut, and slowly but surely back to the corner. He's loving it. his mum thinks.
I think she must be used to it by now, John.
Try and get the jab off, don't give him too much room, you're doing alright. Just box exactly how you're boxing, okay mate? You're opening them up nice, okay? Bring them shots up inside, they're lovely, you can't hold with them. You start working out, keep on that body.
Closing stages, we saw glimpses of what Eubank can do. Big body shots, gloves came down, and 2 solid head shots, and that right hand to the head. I just got the impression that Warren just that way. He felt that one, didn't he? Wanted to hold on.
Yeah, he was under a lot of pressure there in that last 30 seconds. Just goes to show that when Chris Eubank Jr. does want to work, he's impressive, isn't he? He's a little bit busier.
Well, nobody could ever accuse his dad of naturally wanting to fight 3 minutes a round.
Oh, lovely work there again from Eubank.
That's a nice counter from Warren. And a nod from Eubank to acknowledge the fact that Warren did catch him there.
Well, it's the right tactic, isn't it, from Warren? Trying to push Eubank back, but keep busy. You have to keep throwing punches. You have to exploit Eubank's economical approach to boxing, and Warren's doing that with full effect.
Eubank has not been rushed in his progression so far. Eliminators against Nick Blackwell never came to fruition, and supposedly offered and turned down big money to fight Billy Joe Saunders. I just wonder, the fact that he's signed now and fighting here on Box Nation, quite clearly that is a fight which somewhere down the line could be a real big battle, Billy Joe and Chris Eubank Jr. I wonder.
That's a uppercut there from Warren.
Got to get through this first, of course.
Yeah, but for the most part of that little exchange, Warren missing. Oh, nice left hook for the body there. He probably digs that in, doesn't he? Eubank Jr.
I like the way he's going through the gears.
Just stunned Warren there, I think, as well, with some of those head shots. That's the difference. He's given away that round. He's given way 2 minutes that round, and then combinations like that bring him right back into the fight.
Making it competitive, though, Warren.
I think for the most part of the round, he's holding his own, isn't he?
Oh, he didn't want to be taking that one, all that. Big lad, Warren. Stands 6 foot, or maybe just a fraction more. And he knows that this is his great opportunity.
Tucking up nice there, Warren. Trying to block that right hand to the ribs from Eubank.
Yeah, decent round though, Warren.
He did have a decent round, but you got to say all the quality shots landed were from Eubank.
How have you scored the 2 we've seen so far?
Well, the last one for me was a Eubank round. The first one, I think, majority was Warren's work, but that last little flurry for Eubank evened it up on my book.
Chris Sanagar in that corner as well. It's the recent record of Eubank Jr. Chris Sanagar was a handful when he was a fighter.
Good fighter, and he's been a real credit to the sport, hasn't he?
Okay, mate. Winging away at the body and bring him up through the middle.
Has his own health issues. Chris suffered with cancer, and great to see him back here and looking so fit now.
Right the right hand through the middle. He's expecting hooks all the time. Straight shots out.
Ronnie Davis. I always thought when he was training Chris's dad, I thought some of the best punches Chris took were in the corner from Ronnie. If you got the impression he wasn't listening, oh my goodness.
Nice little lead uppercut there from Eubank Jr.
That's good from Warren. Oh, good left hand from Eubank. Heard that one really thud home.
And Warren having success with the uppercuts, they just don't have the same effect as when Eubank lets his uppercuts go.
Big body shots again.
Oh, it's gutsy, this for Alistair Warren.
Well, he's got to treat this as his world title fight, hasn't he? This is his great opportunity.
And he is, and I think he's doing tremendously well. His tactics are spot on. He can maybe try and get to the side of Eubank sometimes.
He's not really put a dent in Eubank yet, though.
No, and just having to take some heavy shots there to the head. But he fights back, doesn't he? Every time he gets hurt, every time you think that he might maybe wilt, he comes back with his own little flurry of punches, keep him in the fight.
Was caught a little bit off balance there, Eubank. Respect what Ronnie Davis says, and I kind of got to say that praise him to the hilt. I'm not convinced he's quite as heavy-handed as his dad was.
No, I don't think he is at all. I think he's silkier than his dad, skill-wise.
Yeah, he's got
fluency in his
He's got a great variety, and he seems to be able to have. Maybe he's got a better stamina. I'm not sure. It's good work again from Warren.
It's great work from Warren off the ropes. He had to take a few heavy shots.
Oh, look at that body shot though, and that almost doubled him up, and it's given the opportunity. The uppercut accounted for him, but it was the body shot which opened him up, almost doubled him up. In came the right uppercut, and down goes Warren. Oh, we saw a terrific variety of punch there. Now, how good a finisher is Eubank going to be here? Going for a little walk. Is he going to look to take him out right here and now in the third round? Or will he just consider that the work is done for this round and maybe carry it on to the next? Let's see. The bravery of Warren's going to be called to count here. Huge body shots, big left hook, head-hunting Eubank, and can't find the shot he needs.
He missed with everything on the ropes there, Eubank.
Just got a little bit ragged, a little bit desperate maybe to find the knockout punch, but those body shots, I tell you what, they are what have caused Warren to unravel. And look at the way in which he started to get busted up as well. Good round for Eubank.
It was. He came up with a little bit more intent. He's still slightly lazy. Come up with a little intent, but when he lets his hands go, he's very, very impressive.
Really hell of a body shot that was, Barry, which started it.
And then the second of them was the uppercut, wasn't it? The body shot, oh, that horrible shot.
There's the uppercut. Well, I think, are they going to allow him to continue? Chris Aston's having a good look. And is it all over? I think it is. I think the fight is all over. Ronnie Davis walks across and the corner pulled him out. That's it. End of the third round. He's been retired. And Chris Eubank Jr., his winning run continues. Didn't do too much wrong tonight. 13 out of 13. Warren was busted up by that blistering attack in the third round. He's a chip off the old block.
He is. Firstly, you have to say congratulations to Alistair Warren. Even though he lost, he came up with loads of credit in that fight. He really pushed Eubank, I think. You know, he had the right sort of tactics, really tried his hardest and was in the fight. Chris Eubank Jr. a little bit lazy because he can, I think, and that's why.
It was those two body shots, that was what did it, Barry.
Took the fight right out of him, and then that uppercut to finish it off as well. When he lets his hands go, he's impressive. He could do it earlier. I think he could have maybe got rid of Warren earlier on. It rolls on. He's still a talent.
How far does he go? Well, that's going to be the question. But he's done all that's been asked of him thus far. He's got the posturing, he's got the confidence, and as you see there, he's got at least a fair share of his father's ability. The victory run goes on. Chris Sr. looks a very happy and proud dad, and here's confidence.